This is Thomas the Tank Engine reading Ghost Train, The Untold Story of Timothy, Part 2. The legend of Timothy's untold story was so dark that if any children were told by mishap, they would get nightmares and scream out at night. But the story was never revealed to the Fat Controller's engines until now. One foggy evening, Percy was returning home after a hard day, day's day's work at the docks. He was tired and in need of a long rest. He was traveling along the route he knew of, which was a shortcut to get home. Percy knew where he was, even in the dark. I, I shan't be long now, for I'm nearing I'm I'm nearing Crow's Farm Crossing, he said. Crow's Farm Crow's Farm Crossing was located near Hackenbeck, which was a small hamlet ser- serving as a halt on Thomas's branch line. As Percy continued his run, the rails hummed and the signal lights shone green. Then he heard a whistle that was not familiar to him, and then a voice echoing in the darkness. Children, children. Percy was confused. He slowed down and whistled back. Hello? Is someone there? He asked. The voice came again, repeating, I like children. Percy was getting more confused. As he rounded the curve and about to cross Crow's Farm Crossing, he and his driver and fireman both gasped in horror as another engine shot out of the fog, whistling fit to burst with a face that had a very demonic look. Welcome to your gravestone, it shrieked out loudly. Percy wailed out, whistling long and loud as he closed his eyes, expecting a crash. But then silence, quickly fell. Cautiously, Percy opened up one eye as his driver and fireman, both shaking in fright, looked out from opposite sides of the cab. What in Satan's name was that? Asked the fireman. It looked like an engine, but but that was no kind of engine. But it looked enough, said the driver. The was a ghost train. Percy said, quivering, his eyes very close to tears. But it's not like the ones that we were told about. That was so realistic and terrifying. Then the driver paused. He began to remember something from long ago. Percy, remember remember the time I told you about that ghost story? About the one the one that I saw the night before and was to be a pretend ghost on television? He said, yes, yes I do, Percy replied, remembering. Why? What's made you bring that up? I'm just beginning to think that possibly. No, I'm not kidding here. I believe that now it was not a fake story. It was real. I was wrong. The ghost train was real. What? What do you mean? Asked the fireman. I'm just starting to get this realization feeling in my stomach, said the driver. I'm remembering about the story that I told Percy long ago when I claimed to have seen a ghost train running along the line, warned us while as it plunged into the mist. Percy's wheels shivered at the thought if his driver was believing the story that he told him. But even he was starting to have second doubts about it and was still thinking about it when he made it back to the sheds. But just who was the mysterious and horrifying ghost engine that he and his crew saw